Hi everybody, my name's Allison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. I'm going to go ahead and do a general reading for the sign of Taurus. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And please remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you're new here, I end every zodiac reading with a love reading for people that are single and looking for love. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards before we even get started. Oh my God, this is going to be great for you. The first card out is the Wheel of Fortune. Second card is the Eight of Cups. Then we've got the Ten of Swords. We've got the Seven of Cups. We have the Three of Wands, the Hierophant. For your opportunity, we have the Ace of Cups. Wow. For your challenge, we have the Page of Swords. Okay. Let's go ahead and fill in. I love this energy for you. There's a little bit of mixture of energy here, but you know what? That's normal. Okay. And just a reminder, I am going to be getting an overhead camera hooked up. Somebody was supposed to help me out. They flaked out. That being said, I'm moving forward with that. I'm trying to find someone that knows how to coordinate a camera with software. I can put the camera above my head. I'm not that bad, but it's coordinating everything to get it to go smooth. That's where I have a problem. So I need help. If you know anybody that can do that in the Cape Coral, Fort Myers area in Florida, go ahead and reach out to me via my website and we can work something out. But it has to be someone that really knows what they're doing, that maybe they have their own studio or they do this for a living. I need a professional. That being said, let me go ahead and move forward. Your recent past, the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel turns in your favor. Okay, this is just telling me that a lot of things have really lined up for you. I really feel that, you took action and you grabbed the wheel. And I think a lot of things really played out. We do have the Eight of Cups. And I do feel what this is telling me in your present energy is that something that you really wanted, that you really loved, didn't work out. And that just tells me that it wasn't meant for you, but you're still feeling the sting from it. And so this is part of your energy right now. So maybe there was something that you really wanted, whether it was a career, maybe it was a friendship, maybe it was a romantic relationship, maybe it was you starting your own business and it didn't work out. That's okay. That meant that that wasn't for you. And you're finding your path. You're finding what is meant for you. And it's good that you experience that. But I do feel that you're feeling it deeply in your heart. I do feel that it really did hurt you. And so that will take some time to work through. So again, if this is resonating with you, this is your reading. In your near future, we've got the Ten of Swords. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. And this is telling me that you had a lot of painful completions coming to an end. And I like that for you because that's telling me that you worked through whatever it is that didn't work out for you. And that's fantastic because guess what? When that's over, you have a new beginning come in. It starts with an ace in tarot, and that is lovely. Yeah, we're going to get clarifiers, but that just tells me that you're able to work through it, and that is powerful because some people, they hold on to their pain and they hold on to their trauma and their misery for whatever reason, right? And it could be a subconscious thing. They don't even know, but they hold on to it and it just destroys their life, or it lingers for decades until they can process it out at a later date. So I like the fact that you're really able to work through this because that's important in life. All right, let's get some clarifiers. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Now, I have to say this because I'm so focused on what I do. Your opportunity is a new beginning. It's the Ace of Cups. So it's an opportunity with love, a new beginning. I didn't want to jump ahead. And when I get the overhead camera, it will be so easy for you to see what I do. That is coming because I've had so many people request that. And I want it for myself anyways, because if I was watching someone, that's how I would want to view it. So I appreciate you sticking with me and until I can make this transition. But Can you believe that? That's your opportunity. So that tells me right off the bat, you are processing through it. Okay, so let me get the rest of the clarifiers. The King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, a never-ending nightmare, but you're working through it because the next one is the 10, and then it goes away, and then you go to the 1. We've got the Page of Swords and the 8 of Wands. This is really beautiful energy for you, Taurus. I'm really happy for you. So with this Wheel of Fortune, it is being clarified by, I love this, the 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. But they came out in this order. The 7 came before the 6. So this is telling me that you're really taking the time to look at all the work that came before you. You're looking at everything to see if it's been worth it. And if it has, you're continuing down the same path. If it hasn't, you're going to change paths. You're going to do something different. You're going to mix it up. But you're really taking stock. You're at a crossroads with this. And you're at a crossroads with the Wheel of Fortune. It's your recent past. The next card is the 6 of Pentacles. This is telling me you're open to receive. You really want abundance and prosperity. You want love. You want these things in this life, and you are open to receive. And that is powerful because a lot of people, like I said, they close themselves off. They have bitterness or cynicism around their heart, which prevents that type of abundance and prosperity coming in because they're so tightly closed off. You are not. And this is really coming in for you. Even if you're at a crossroads, it doesn't matter. You are still open to receive, and that's powerful. Then we look at your present energy. And it is that 8 of Cups, and it's being clarified by the King of Wands and the 9 of Swords. And I love this for you. This is you taking bold steps to take action. You don't want this to bring you down. You are willing to do the necessary steps to push through whatever it is that you went through that hurt you, and you're willing to go ahead and recover. This is a king. This is a mature energy. And he's always about action. So, and he's about winning, by the way. So this is about you winning through that, not letting it get the better of you, because with that 8 of Cups, that is a deep hurt. It's usually a deep, dark depression, and it's hard for you to claw your way out of that kind of a hole. You are strong, and you're powerful, and you're doing it. You're pushing your way through. You're working through the different grieving steps of whatever it is you went through. It is in your head. It's a never-ending nightmare. I think you're playing this scenario over and over in your head. You're worrying about it. You're replaying it. You're looking at, could I have done things differently? You know, why did this happen maybe? You're asking yourself a lot of questions, but this is a fear that's in your head, or an anxiety or grief. There's a lot of different emotions that come up, but it's that kind of energy that keeps you up at night. But you're letting it go. And I love this for you, because when we get to your near future, that was the 9. Here's the 10. You're letting it go. This is as bad as it's going to get. You're letting it go. These are these painful conclusions. They're coming to an end. And I love that for you. It is being clarified by the 8 of Wands and now the Page of Swords. You now have that painful ending being replaced with some gifts and blessings from the universe. These are some beautiful gifts and omens coming in for you. And this is through messages. And again, this is energy. This is a fast-moving card. So I feel that once you release that kind of pain, you know, just like people say, release what no longer serves you, you release that baggage you've been carrying around, and that creates space for something new and something, in this case, positive to replace it. I love that for you. I mean, this is also the Page of Swords. This is a beautiful new energy coming in. This is something new and special. Now that's a 10 of Swords. Here's a page. So it's still going to be an intellectual movement. I think if you're really curious about starting something, that you're going to be making that switch and that change. But this is something that's coming in fast for you. These are a lot of blessings coming in for you. That is beautiful. Taurus, good for you. The wheel still turns in your favor. I love that for you. Okay, so that is your overall energy. Now I'm going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. First card out. I love this. 7 of Cups. You have a lot of options before you. Okay, Spirit is saying, Don't feel trapped. Don't feel stuck. Don't feel overwhelmed that you don't have any options. You do. You have so many options. Nothing is settled. Everything is open. Remember, you are open to receive. You really are. It's a powerful energy, and that is allowing you to have so many choices in your life. We've got the Three of Wands. This is you really pulling something big in for yourself. I think that you're just throwing it out there. And this is the guidance and advice from Spirit. So when you put it out there, this manifestation will come back to you. I really feel whether it's a relationship, your finances, whether it's housing, whether it is a career or you want love, friendship, a pet, whatever it is for you, you're putting it out into the universe and you're going to see what you're going to receive, but you're doing it from a place of optimism. And that is what I love for you. You've gone through something really big. The blessings are coming in for you, and that is allowing you to have your vibration high because you know it was something that you had to go through. It was a type of life lesson for you. Then we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is here, and Spirit is saying, if you need help, if you need guidance, it's a good time for you to ask Spirit, to ask your ancestors, to ask your guardian angels. They can't help you until you reach out to them. That's how it works. But ask for the story that you need to hear the most. For example, if you believe in Greek mythology, what is the story that you need to hear the most? Is it the myth of Sisyphus? What do you need to hear the most? And that story will resonate with you because those are classics, because they are lifelong lessons. There's so much wisdom in the ancestors. Whatever it is, whatever your culture is, go back to that. You know, Greek, Roman, Nordic, whatever it is, whether it Asian, whatever your background is, you can reach back to your ancestors, you know, the Druids. There's not much about the Druids, but someone knows. There's a library somewhere in this world that still has that information. I am sure of it. They just don't want to share it with the public. There it is. Ask. Ask. I'm getting the chills. Ask. All right, let's go ahead and get the other clarifiers. 8 of Pentacles. You cannot make this shit up. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. The Wheel of Fortune is in your recent past right above it. I feel like I should just like move the camera a little bit. It's right up here. And this is right here. I'm telling you, when I get that, it's going to work out. It's going to be so much better. It will look more professional. Right now, I'm using my phone. So I have all the equipment. I just need to get it hooked up. Wheel of Fortune, Taurus. Oh my God. I love this for you. This is incredible. Let me see. Sorry about that. I'm just, like I said, I'm just not like the big, whatever. I just have to roll with it. Okay, let me get the rest of the clarifiers. Sorry, the Wheel of Fortune, I really, I could just spend the next 20 minutes talking to you about that for your reading. Okay, Knight of Wands, the Four of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Swords. All right, so with all of these choices swirling around for you, and nothing has settled yet, no choices, but you see the options, okay? Look at it. The wheel is still turning in your favor. Spirit is reminding you, with everything that you're going through right now, my God, the wheel still turns in your favor. That's awesome. And then we've got the 8 of Pentacles. This is talking about you mastering a skill. And I feel that you are mastering a skill. I feel like you're mastering the ability to overcome any type of trauma, any type of disappointment, because I feel like something broke your heart, and I feel like this is allowing you to push through it from a place of maturity. Does it still hurt? Of course. We're human, right? But you're able to really push through this. I am really excited for you because I think that that is a form of self-mastery, and I think that that is really hard. And I'm impressed. I love that for you. We also have the Three of Wands. This is about you putting your manifestation out into the world and see what you will receive. which I feel is a milestone. I feel that it's going to come in very quickly with this Knight of Wands. He rushes in. He also rushes out. But I feel what you're putting out there is going to rush in, that you will be able to receive it. With this Four of Wands, this is really telling me that it's time for you to celebrate. And I think that whatever it is that you're creating for yourself is going to also provide you with a feeling of freedom. Because this card also represents freedom, and it also represents celebrating milestones. But I feel like this really, it's today when I feel the vibration, it's really about you celebrating and feeling that ability of not ability, but it's feeling that sense of freedom. Because I think that everything that you've gone through, that this is just very freeing for you, and it's the way your emotions and your intellect are lining up together for you. With the Hierophant, asking for the story that you need to hear most in the world right now, it's being clarified by the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. This is you using your intuition. When these stories come in, maybe you just pick up a mythology book and you start reading and you see what resonates with you, but you're feeling into it using your intuition. And I feel that this is you having a big, loving, open heart while you're doing it. It's not just using your intuition, it's that heart space, because behind the High Priestess is the third card in the tarot, which is the Empress. And you're going to be going through this through this High Priestess to the Empress, and that is what's awaiting you. But the Queen, the Empress, is all four queens put together, and this queen is looking towards your future. And she has clarity of vision. Her head is above the clouds, and she has her sword of truth. She's open to receive with this hand, and she can take the sword with the other hand. And if something that she sees is not resonating, if it's not true, she can cut you with the sword. And I love this for you. This is part of your transformation with this butterfly here. And that is beautiful, but it's going towards your future. This is an evolutionary process in who you are as a person. This is you having this growth going forward. That is part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now I'm going to look at your opportunity and then your challenge. Like I said, you end with that 10, and then your opportunity is a brand new beginning. You now have an opportunity for self-love and self-care and everything that goes along with this, to have this beautiful, loving vibration. This is a new opportunity at love. This is you realizing how noble you are. This is a swan. The reflection of the swan has a crown and a jeweled necklace. This is Spirit reminding you that you are a noble creature. You're a noble individual. And for you to get in touch with your spirituality, for you to get in touch with the nobility in your heart and your actions, right? So you know what is right, you know what is wrong, and you know how to do the right thing. And this is really you taking this tact of being noble, stepping into that role. Maybe you're a leader, maybe you're the head of the family. You know, whatever that is, this is you really embracing that, because this is very important for you. And, you know, if you're young and you're watching this, and maybe you don't behave in a noble fashion that often because you're growing and you're trying different things out, this is an opportunity for you to step into that role and be the noble person that you're meant to be, because it's inside all of us, okay? And that is there. It's really, really beautiful vibration. Then in your challenge position, we have this Page of Swords. It's a challenge for you sometimes to get inside your head and to figure things out. And I think that because you have a lot going on is what it's showing me. You're doing a lot of action, you're doing a lot of processing, but sometimes it's hard for you to get inside your head to figure things out. So let's get some clarifiers to get some more information. So we've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the Hanged Man, the Queen of Wands. Oh my God. If you've been watching me, you know what I'm about to say. What the fuck? I can't believe this. I know I shouldn't say it, but you know what? I can't help it because I just love this stuff. Oh my God, you cannot make this up. You have two aces. It's the same ace. One is your opportunity. One is a clarifier for your challenge. Oh my God. There's 78 cards in the deck. And for the same card to come out, Do you know what the chances are, what the odds of that are? I love this for you. Spirit is doubling down on this. So listen, this is the important part, because this is a new beginning in love, using your intuition. This card is also telling me about you getting divine downloads from Spirit. Remember, I said it's about your spirituality. Well, now it's really coming in for you. This is a gift and blessing from the universe. All aces are, okay? And this is something important. But let me go back. I have to start with your opportunity. Here it is. This is the Ace of Cups, same card. So beautiful. Get in touch with your noble being. Oh my God, you will just elevate your vibration so much. It will benefit you in so many ways. Then we have this the King of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. The King of Pentacles is saying, when you are in that beautiful, loving vibration, when you are your beautiful, noble self, everything comes in for you. This is you having everything in the material world. You've worked really hard to get to the position you're at. He is a king. He is a leader. But he's also in the 3D world. So he's going to have friends, family, acquaintances. He's protecting the realm. He's guiding the realm. This is finances, housing. I mean, this is like everything in the 3D world, your health. And this is what you have an opportunity to do when you step into that noble role. We also have the Hanged Man. This is asking you to look at your situation differently, look at yourself differently, to step into that role. How can you be more noble? How can you tap into that where it's so natural for you to be in that, if it's not already? You know, maybe things happened in your life and you stepped away from being noble, and now you're able to go back into that feeling. You know, that is part of our culture, by the way, is being noble. But we've really gotten away from that. You can see it in pop culture. You know, maybe you need to turn the TV off. Maybe you need to turn off certain music that just talks about, you know, being a lowlife, because a lot of that is just promoting garbage. Maybe there's something that you need to look at things differently, look at what you're doing, because if you're feeding yourself with garbage, you will be garbage. If you're feeding yourself with nobility, you will be noble. So maybe you need to read the great books. Maybe there's certain things that you need to do to get that nobility back. Maybe you need to volunteer. You know, there's certain things that you can do to go ahead and bring that feeling back where it'll affect you at a core level into your soul. And it will activate things that maybe are sleeping in your soul, because this is in our DNA. So here it is. Go into a time of suspension and look at things differently for enlightenment. I think you will benefit greatly from it. That is your opportunity. You have an opportunity to do that, to really elevate yourself. Then we have in your challenge position, sometimes it's hard for you to look at things. Sometimes. I don't feel like this is a strong energy, even though it's in your challenge position. And I just want to say, just because it's in your challenge position, doesn't mean it's impossible. No, it just means sometimes you have to work a little harder at it, whereas the opportunity is easy, right? That's why it's an opportunity. It's right there. The challenge is you maybe have to work a little harder. Maybe you have to spend a little more time thinking about it, or doing something, and then you're able to overcome that little obstacle or hiccup or whatever it might be to make your challenge a reality. So your challenge is to just, you know, spend a little more time thinking about things, or it's hard for you because it's a challenge. But this is about you taking action and energy, and it's no big deal. That's what I'm saying. It's a weak energy. You can blow right through it. I have a feeling that you have the ability to really do a lot of transformational work. And I don't think Spirit really had a strong card to put there for you. I mean, the devil's not there. You don't really have something that's hard for you to do right now, Taurus. You can really do a lot. The Wheel of Fortune is here for you twice. Twice. Wow. The Ace of Cups is here for you twice. Wow. What cards to have twice? And here it is, the Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe. This knowledge and you tapping into this emotion and this new beginning at love or spirituality even, this is going to bring you a lot of peace. You might be getting divine downloads or ancestral downloads, and that is also helping to elevate you. Remember, I said You can ask for guidance. Ask your guardian angels, ask spirit, God, use whatever word you want. Ask for help, your ancestors. We also have the Queen of Wands, and this card is telling me that you have no fear. But this is in the challenge position, so sometimes maybe you do get afraid of looking at things. Maybe there's some things you don't want to see. But this is about you overcoming it, following your passion with enthusiasm to uncover these things, and that's really where you get a lot. So isn't it funny? The Ace of Cups is in your opportunity, but it's also in your challenge. So there might be a fluctuation. Sometimes it's really easy, and other times it can be hard for you, right? Because we're complicated beings. So maybe there's a fluctuation. All right, that is your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, but it is available. All right, so now I'm going to roll into the love reading. This is going to be for all the Tauruses that are single and looking for love. So if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. I read all the comments, and this is an interactive channel. A lot of people leave a lot of comments on here. It's a lot of fun, and they comment on other people's, or at least they give you the thumbs up, you know. What else to say? Oh, if you have never seen me, I go live every single Tuesday, Tarot Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. People have been submitting their questions in advance through PayPal because we're all in different time zones. And you can submit them live through PayPal or through a super chat. It's a lot of fun. If you've never seen an episode, go ahead and check out one of my previous episodes and show up. It's fun, even if you don't have a question. And in fact, if you don't even have a question, a lot of times what people will do is they'll say, hey, can you pull some cards for me? Because that's what I'll do. I'll check in on the energy if they don't have a question. And that's something that is really common. I do that every day I wake up. I'll pull 3 cards for myself. What does the universe want to tell me today? I love it. All right. And what else to tell you? Oh, don't forget to sign up for the newsletter if you're interested. That'll enter you into a drawing to win a free 30-minute reading with me. I don't think I said that actually in the very beginning, but let me say it now. I do have a new website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and at the bottom of each page, you can go ahead and sign up. It will enter you into a drawing. There's going to be a drawing at the first of every month, so December 1st, January 1st, and February 1st. If you enter now before December 1st, that will enter you in 3 times to win. So please go ahead and sign up if you're interested. All right. That being said, let me go ahead and roll into the love reading. All right. So I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. 9 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and I pulled the Clarifiers in advance. We've got the 6 of Cups. We've got the Tower. We've got the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the Fool. Wow. What a, wow. What a love reading for you. I'm just going to tell you, if you want love, you can have it. But there's definitely going to be some excitement happening for you. So let me go ahead and show you the cards. All right. So we have the 9 of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. And we've got the 6 of Pentacles. So we've got right off the bat, this is that never-ending nightmare. So I just feel that for some of you, you don't want to put yourself out there. Maybe you haven't dated for a while and you're dreading the idea of dating, but you want to find someone, you want to be in a relationship, but you don't know where to start, or you don't want to start, or maybe you had some bad experiences in the past, but this is about you getting out of your head. You're going to have to take action to put yourself out there. And I don't think it's hard for you once you get over that, because it's being clarified by the Tower and the 6 of Cups. This is just telling me that you're going to have to be brought back down to your foundation, and you're going to have to get out there. So there's something coming in for you that to go out and find love, something's going to have to shift for you. But the Tower is the universe coming in to help you, and it might not be a pleasant experience. So maybe it's about I don't know, everyone's going out on a date and they want you to double date or something like that, and you don't have anyone. And you're just kind of in this mode where you're just like, oh, what am I going to do? And something happens. So when if your car breaks down, somebody comes to get you, you have to go somewhere else. And somewhere along that timeline, maybe it's at a hotel lobby while you're waiting for a ride from whatever, and you happen to meet someone and you strike up a conversation. Maybe you go have a coffee at the bar. Maybe you go have a meal because you're going to be there for a while. Whatever it might be, maybe that's where you meet it, but it's during that tower moment, right? And who would have thought? But it just happened to be. And that's about this talks a lot about your resolve in this situation, in this reading, because this is specifically for love, that during the tower moment, you're able to have your composure and a positive attitude with optimism, and somebody's attracted to that, and they probably like the way that you handle your situation, that you have a maturity about you. You're not a big baby having a temper tantrum over something. And that is very attractive. That's saying that you're sound and you're stable and you're secure in yourself and in life. You're not having a big temper tantrum. We can all have a temper tantrum over something. There's always going to be something that pushes your button. But at this moment in time, somebody is seeing that you're pushing through it really well. And then we've got this Six of Cups. And this is just telling me that you're going through with your heart open. You know, you might not want to start the process, but when you get going, you have a beautiful heart that you're presenting, because you need to be in that loving mode where you're presenting your heart in this expansiveness, because that is going to be attractive. Whether it's like a nonverbal communication, whether somebody is aware of it or not that you're meeting, they can feel your love. They can feel it in the tone of your voice. They can feel it in the warmth of how you conduct yourself. Excuse me, if you're not happy, people can pick up on that. Then we've got the Knight of Cups. This is you presenting your cup. This is the other person presenting their cup of love. And I just feel that, you just have to put yourself out there and you will absolutely find it. It's being clarified by the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So court cards. These are all court cards. They represent people. They represent aspects of yourself. And what I see is that when you're presenting your cup of love, that it's about you really coming at it from a place of maturity. This is a king. He's talking about, he's looking at truth, and he's standing in his truth, and he is really looking for an honest relationship. And I feel that's what you're doing. That's what most people are doing. But I feel that this is part of what's going to resonate coming from you, and then what the other person is looking for too. We've also got the Queen of Pentacles. This is a doubling down on having that beautiful, loving energy, having that very nurturing energy. And this doesn't mean whether you're male or female. It's who you are as a person, that you're having this beautiful energy, that you don't have this serious hard edge. You don't have this serious hard edge while you're looking for love. Okay, you are making yourself a little vulnerable and putting yourself out there. You are open to receive. This is the third main card for you. You are open to receive love. But this card goes both ways. You're open to receive, but you're also open to give. It's a 50-50 type card, and I love this for you. Or I guess it could be Six Pentacles. Maybe he's got a little bit more, but sometimes, you can be on either side. The one receiving, the one giving. But at the end of the day, you are open to receive love, and that's huge. This is you really figuring out your intention. What are you looking for in a relationship? Because you're about to start this new journey. This is about you having faith and having this beautiful spontaneity in your step for this journey. Excuse me. I feel that you're going to meet somebody. I feel that you're going to meet several people by all these court cards. I feel that you will have a lot of choices. And I feel at the end of the day, it's just you putting yourself out there with this beautiful heart, with you being open to receive. open to a new journey, having faith and hope to have that happen. But you're clarifying your intention. What is it that you want to do in the world? What kind of relationship is it that you want? What do you want to call in? So I want to make sure that you get that clear in your head, what kind of relationship it is that you're looking for. Not just that you want to have a new beginning in love. Get that down. What kind of relationship are you looking for? What do you want? What do you don't want? What are your must-haves? What's a deal breaker for you? And is it realistic, right? Because some people, it's like these guys that are like 500 pounds and they want a model. Is that realistic? You know, I mean, just like ask yourself, you know, is this realistic? You know, I'm not trying to burst your bubble, but I'm just saying, look at something and make sure that it's really realistic, because I think you can bring just about anything in, but you want to make sure you're calling something in that is right for you, something that is working for you, something that you want. You don't want to call in an old pattern maybe that has never worked out for you. This is about you starting a brand new beginning, a new chapter in your life. This is the first card in the tarot. It's a 0. So you want to make sure that you've got that and you're not calling something in that's an old cycle where you could go through that whole thing all over again and then it doesn't work out. Okay, well, that is super powerful. That is what I have for you for the love reading. So you can definitely find love. It's out there for you. You got to put yourself out there, whether it's a meetup group, singles club, an investment group, a pottery group, whatever it is that you like to do, a triathlon club. Just get yourself out there and do something that you love or something new that you want to try, and you would definitely meet somebody. And I always say this too, if you live in a small town and your dating pool is small, you need to get yourself out there. Maybe you need to drive to the next town over. You need to do something where you can increase the dating pool, someone that you can find that really resonates with you. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. And if you could, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if you find love, whether it's 3, 6, or 9 months from now. We would all love to hear from you because it's all about love. And don't forget to check out Tarot Tuesday. And if you're interested, sign up in my newsletter on my website. All the links are down below, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Bye for now.